Yo, what's happening, everybody out there? Guess what? It's time for another episode of the Social English Podcast. And today, we're talking about more news topics that you can use in conversation. Real news topics that you can use. And I'm going to show you how you can use these in your conversations today and talk to people and have better conversations. Okay, we're going to check that out and get into that right after this.
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。Are you ready, Percy?Let's go.
Minasan, welcome back to the Social English Podcast. Thank you, Hikari, as always, for that introduction. Thanks, everyone, and welcome back. I'm glad to be here today, and I'm glad to talk to you about a new episode. So, to everyone out there, konbawa, konnichiwa, ohayo gozaimasu. Hopefully, you're hearing this in the afternoon. And for all of my listeners in South Korea and the Philippines and even Thailand and the UK, thank you for listening. Welcome, and I'm glad you joined us today. So, today is the Social English Podcast and our new thing that we're doing now, which is news for topics. Topics of conversation are always great, and today's topic is going to help you get better at speaking and continuing good, interesting conversations with people so you don't forget anything and you have something good to talk about, interesting and fun. Okay, so we're going to get into today's topic. Our news topic for conversation is at the Social English Podcast right after this. So stick around for some more.
英語を学ぶとき、学ぶべき重要なスキルの一つは、良い会話をする方法です。今日のエピソードでは、ネイティブアメリカンの英語を話す人の視点から英会話のトピックをお教えします。友達になりたい英語を母国語とする人と友好的な会話をするために使用できる現在のトピックを学びます。これがソーシャルイングリッシュの本質です。さあ、始めましょう。
Hey, thanks a lot for that, Cole. Yes.These are definitely conversation starters for you. What we are going to do is I want you to listen to the news that I tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you the news. And then I want you to listen to some words you don't understand. Okay, listen to words you don't understand. And don't worry because I will talk slowly.And I will explain some of the more hard and more difficult words right after I give you the news. Okay, so let's get into that. Listen carefully. I want you to imagine this. There's a big fire in Lahaina, Maui, Hawaii. It's really sad, and after the fire, the rent prices for houses are now super high. Because of this, people who work in places like restaurants and hotels are having a hard time affording to live there. It's making the community feel less close. Okay, now let's talk about what's being done. The government in Hawaii is thinking about making new rules to stop short-term rentals. Why? Because these rentals are making the prices of houses go up a lot, and it's making it hard for people and Native Hawaiians to stay there. Here's the thing. Some people are asking the government to use special powers to stop short-term rentals in Lahaina. They say that turning houses into vacation rentals is making it so there are fewer places for people to live in Maui and Kauai counties. It's a big problem, but understanding what's going on can help us learn more about English. Okay, so let's look at some tricky English vocabulary words, okay? Let's look at some difficult words maybe from today's news and help you understand these words better. First, exorbitant. Exorbitant means really, really high. Like when something costs way too much. You will hear exorbitant often when talking about prices of something. Wow, a Rolls Royce is so expensive. It has such an exorbitant price. Okay? Something like that. Now, usually in social English, most people don't try to use very difficult words. I know. To you that are learning English, all of these words are difficult. But even normal native conversation, native English conversation, especially in social situations, people usually don't use very difficult words because they want the conversation to be easily understood, fast, smooth, and friendly. So, just remember that, okay? It's a very good tip I can give you. So, let's move on. Inflating means making something like prices go up. So, prices are inflated or inflating. Now let's look at some slang and some sayings in English, okay? When I say tight-knit community, Okay, tight knit. What this means, this slang, is I mean a group of people who are really close and always help each other. And when I talk about something behind the scenes, it means the hidden parts of what's happening. So it means things that maybe are hidden from most people. Okay, turning neighborhoods upside down. What I mean is making big changes. Turning something upside down. So basically, turning something upside down. Turning neighborhoods upside down. Sometimes parents will say, turned their room upside down when they're looking for something. So yeah, from their child. So that means to make big changes that cause problems for people that live there.
このショーを気に入っていただけたら5つ星のレビューをぜひお願いします。
All right, so what I want you to do is remember those phrases and those words because they will help you understand English better and make your conversations more interesting. So that's going to be it for today's show. I hope that you learned something new today, and I hope you had fun. Don't forget to practice your English when you can with a friend. Don't forget to visit us at realsocialenglish.com and leave a review or rank this podcast on Apple Podcast. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you for checking in with me today and hanging out with the Social English Podcast. Stay curious about the world. Keep practicing your English. Take care. Peace and love.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイト realsocialenglish.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.